Hey yo, y'all, welcome to WatchaMania. It's your AEW Collision in Uncasville, Connecticut. Watchalong live reactions for October 28th. It's that day now. How y'all doing today? Hope it's good. Hope your Saturdays have been vibing. I know mine has. Ooh, the hair. Thank you. I literally just combed down and threw it up, and I was like, oh wow. Okay, hair. I see you. I was like, ooh, my goodness. And current musician waiting to be the groups. Hello to you, George. Nice to see you, bud. Okay. Oh, looks like you're already in there. 10 out of 10, very fab. Thank you much. Thank you much. I probably should have smiled on this before. Also, y'all do make sure to leave a thumbs up on this video if you could be so kind. First things first, should be right down here. Oh, should be over here for mobile users. In full screen should be down here otherwise. Do click that thumbs up. Quick, easy, free way to support us here. Helps us get seen. We need those, especially on the live viewing. So if you're here right now, just do it, please. Where's George? Just hit it down, bruv. Yes, please. George, go read through the Predictions League channel. You'll everything you're asking me is already answered there. And thank y'all again. Appreciate you for tuning in. Yes, y'all, and you know I might as well plug that while I have the moment. Do check out the Discord channel rather, because we are starting a new season for the Predictions League. Predictions League is a monthly league. It happens. You predict the results and the decisions of every match on each WWE, NXT, AEW, or Ring of Honor, PLE, or pay-per-view, whichever term is used. And alongside that, you can also draft yourself a fantasy stable off of the AEW and Ring of Honor roster. That will help you accumulate points in that system. It's real fun to keep track of, helps you keep engaged with the AEW product, especially if you're not able to keep up with it live, you know. I think it's worth a go. Oh yeah, I've got some more. Go for it, Flora. I do have to try and keep it focused on wrestling, especially because the show's about to go live. Should have taken 1 minute. Sorry, 1 second, y'all. Dead air, I do apologize about. Alright. I have to minimize this screen now, especially because once the show goes live, it's going to start tanking. Got the key to my new flat. Yo! Shout out to you, Flora. Got themselves their own living space. We'd love to hear that. Do you think that mystery partner Chris Jericho was talking about? It's going to be big as been mirrored for sure. Wrestling, you see, someone in chat threw it out there, and I can't not see it being this. Paul White. Go back to the Jericho Show days. Good Lord, Justin, you seen that pizza record? Which one beat you? First off, the first one was a large pepperoni pizza, a 16-inch pie, rather than the 14-inch pie that I had ordered. I was defeated. I completely accept defeat on that one. However, the second loss I call foul. It was an undercooked stromboli. Did not realize it till I cut through more than half of it. And even then, I wasn't sure it was like spoiled. It's just like I figured it because I had a really heavy lunch. That I'm like, well, here it is. Here's another L. But no. Then I dealt with food poisoning for a day and a half. It probably was one of the worst bouts of food poisoning I've had in my life. Oh man, I assure you, I am not being dramatic when I say that. Oh man, I'm so glad to be over that. But yeah, we're gonna be going live with the show in but a moment, y'all. Don't you worry. We're gonna be firing up NordVPN. We're just gonna tamper the connection a little bit. We're gonna get hit with a bit of turbulence, and just hold through. We'll be fine. And Jesus, really got your ass kicked in. Yup. I accept my defeats. I shall be part, like, you know, some might argue that that second one would count as a no contest in hindsight, but like, nah. I have way too many wins to try and make excuses to not have a couple of losses, you know? When I've literally eaten full 114, where's the shame in having not done two, you know? That's mental. Well, thank you. I'm glad you noticed. All right, gonna fire up Yonor just a moment. Also adjust this mic a little bit. Seems like a little closer to it than normal. So. Oh, I should pause this music. I'm just in here boogieing. You know, same though. Start processes, yes. Da-doom. Oh, it's live now? Dope. Dope, 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 dope. It's a little late to the draw there, I was. That's no bueno. Okay. I could very much see that. Hey. All right, so we missed the intro. Do apologize about that, y'all. Uncasville. Oof. I was like, Uncasville. I enunciated it that much with that time. Making fun of myself, really. But yeah, Danielson versus Malachi Black sounds like a banger match. Like this one about to open. Jay White versus AR Fox is going to be fun. One more call, y'all. If you're just tuning in here at the top of the show, do please drop a thumbs up on the video if you could be so kind. Very helpful. Gets us that support, gets us that exposure we're looking for as we're trying to get the channel to 500 subs. I mean, of course, on the way is 300, and it's right around the corner. So if you're new here, consider subbing. It would be really helpful. Do you watch WB at all? I indeed do. I only really do PLE watch-along streams, and usually only if they don't, like, overlap. I skipped Collision for Payback, and was like, I probably would have rather watched Collision. So we stuck to that for Fastlane, and we just did a watch party on delay on the Discord afterwards. But, like, Crown Jewel coming up, that's not going to be crossing over with things, so we're going to be doing 2 watch-alongs that day for both. And Crown Jewel is looking like it's going to be a good show. I waited a few minutes for it to start. It was paused. No, Zoe. Welcome. I'm glad you were here. I'm glad to see you were here. Oh, he's here. Who is this? Oh, okay, they're just showing us highlights in general. I don't see Kenny taking the title tonight. It'd be so out of left field for him to win it like that. I feel like they would have tried to allude to that a while back if that was going to be the case. But I do see somebody getting involved in the match. Who that is, other than Bullet Club Gold, not quite sure. There's somebody there. There's something in there. There's someone in there in my head that's tossing around. I want to say like Joe. Maybe it's the devil. Whoever the devil is, but it'll be the time where the devil shows us that they are, in fact, not MJF. Because those forces will... You know what? Maybe a bunch of masked men show up and help MJF win, and MJF tries to act like he's confused. Or maybe he does. He is confused, but... The idea is to make it look like he's the devil. Hey there, Hassan. How goes it? Hello, hello. Yes, love it. You see somebody getting involved in the beginning. Oh yeah, that's okay. I just read that. The little bang bang. We should get a Jay White bang bang. Really? AR Fox in this match? That's bold, Hassan.
You make a very good point, and certainly if you are MJF, you have to be concerned. Not just Jay White, not just Bullet Club Gold.
Tonight is Friday Night Fight. Hikaru Shida defends the AEW Women's title against Abadon.
Yeesh.
Coming up, we'll have Samoa.
That sell from AR Fox, that was lovely. Rhett Titus? He hasn't even been on Ring of Honor in like a month and a half, maybe like 2 months. Me and my 2 internet bars are fighting right now. I got your back. I'm tussle with you. Well, on behalf of you. Nice. Into the stunner. Okay, I'm with that. That kind of worked. Oh, 23? Yo, we got a new sub. I'm blurry. I'm blurry. I was not blurry for a second. There we go. Got it. That's awesome, Hassan. I'm glad that you enjoyed that the Five Nights at Freddy. It's been so hyped up. I hope it's delivering, you know? Nice of... You should have kept walking, Jay. Should have just Samoa Joe. Love that turnbuckle run. So nice. Blurry as hell. Damn, he's blurry as hell. I don't even remember the reference I'm making. Where's that from? Oh. God damn it, it happened again. Right? It's great. That turnbuckle run moonsault's so good. Swift took to the camera, fixed it. Oh yeah, no, I'm out here boxing. Got the camera right in the temple. It cut its shit off real quick. Let me just squeeze in here. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay. Yeah, you're in the way, Ray. Come on. Oh, I missed the suplex. Oh. You're excused. They big posing.
That's what the Guns want to do. They want to put MJF in a situation where he has to pull double duty again. Well, MJF said he's more than willing to face the Guns for the Ring of Honor Tag Team titles, but I think it's a bit of a farce. He's been
Tino?
Tag Team champion for how long with an injured partner? I think he should just
Remember to like this. Yes. Yes, thumbs up, please.
you could say that, but you can also
I am the devil there. Listen to Zoe, I will reveal it all.
well, if he tries to fight the Guns
Ooh.
on his own, he can kiss those Ring of Honor
Threatening.
titles goodbye.
Gosh, the hip toss chop combo. I'm for it. Oh, come on, that disrespect. Yeah.
By the way, Jay White undefeated in his career in singles matches against Kenny Omega. If Omega wins tonight, it's Omega versus Jay White as your main event at Full Gear. Wow. But
Jay White's got the upper hand, right?
he certainly does.
Yes. Do you think Matt Riddle debuts in August? I don't see him. I hope they don't bring him in here. He's got a lot of baggage that I don't think AEW should stand to put on them. Especially seeing as they made one Ric Flair decision. Oh, his shoulder was up for that 2 count, but I'm glad he kicked out. You know, honey, are you 50? Honey, are you 50?
All right, we have to take a break. Ladies and gentlemen, stay with us. This continues live at Picture in Picture.
What are you so caught up? Tell him. I love that Jay White is sitting here pantomiming his exacted intentions to the referee. Maybe Matt Riddle comes in, you know. Now that they brought in Ric Flair, and I'm not sure if he's going to be here long term or not. But now that they brought in Ric Flair, it makes me wonder how far they're willing to go. The fact that I could just hide that comment. I have this great gif that I keep forgetting to use in the very rare moment that it's an appropriate time to use it. I really gotta drop that, at least in somebody's DMs, especially for the enforcers to use. Thanks to all mods but you. You know what's fucked up? When they show this graphic of the Ring of Honor title match, the title in the background has the Ring of Honor logo covered up with the AEW logo. Ooh, drama. I'm trying to think of like eternal feuds in shows and stuff that like never end. That's Rhea and Zoe. The eternal feud. Oh, I'm online on Steam. Oh yeah. This is Ray J. Why better go? I mean, I hear you, right? Right, Wrestling News. When you think about it, like MJF has been an awesome world champion. Whoever takes that title off him, if it's Jay White or somebody else, they really have some big shoes to fill. And they can't, and they're probably not going to have a year-long title reign to do it with. So MJF ain't making it easy. Plankton and Mr. Krabs. You know who gets fucked up? Shida losing her title tonight. I mean, look, I'm gonna be real. I'd be happy for Abadon if she won that title. If she just came back out of the blue and then got a title run, it'd be like, what? But I'm not okay with Shida getting skimped yet again on a title run in front of fans. Yeah, there's nothing. Well, MJF's been really ramping it up, especially now that he's got 2 titles to keep up with. Also, I can never get over how awesome the character Jay White puts into his headlocks are, with the little guns up to the head thing. The implication, yeah, a little graphic, but I don't think many people think of it that deep. Well, it's not a random collision. It's the collision before Halloween. In fact, it's the last AEW show before Halloween. Pick only caps, give no fucks. What, Rhea? It's a fair point. They're not going to do a whole Halloween show. It's not on Halloween. But they're literally billing the matches. Fright Night Fight. Well, Devin, I'm Devin E, you're Devin Y. Yo! Okay. He's really turning it up. Okay, stop pausing. Just go for it. Nice with the senton bomb. Hero triumphs. Golden Gun's hair. MJF wins. Jay White must give the title back. But can MJF find suitable partners? And there you see where we're going to be in the weeks and months to come. We're going to spend a lot of time in That was interesting. Okay. Nah, Wrestling News. Too much heat in the company with people at the top who have been assured in a way that would severely alienate them if they were lied to that CM Punk is not coming into the company. So, more or less that's that. Impact's a possibility. NWA is a possibility, but he has to accept 6 figures instead of 7. Wow. Just a... He covered so quick after that, too. Oh, never mind. Not as quick. I guess that really wasn't paying attention as I thought it was. Double. Caught. Oh, Dragon Suplex. Oh, I think it was supposed to be a sleeper slam, but it looked like a Dragon Suplex. Solid finish sequence. Who do I think it'll be MJF's partner?
Every single championship that Jay White has won in his career, he's told us beforehand, I am winning this bout.
I'm not sure if it's going to be... I think it's going to end up being Roderick Strong somehow. MJF snatched his belt. No, 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 no.
Give him that title back. There he is, running like a thief in the night. Well, there's 4 men. How's he going to beat 4-on-1? He's got to get some friends this Wednesday. What a coward. MJF wanted to steal that title.
I was waiting for something like that to happen.
I thought that was security that was taking the belt.
That's awesome to hear, Zoe. Because MJF's long since won me over, but every now and then he does something that does rub me the wrong way a little bit and rubs a lot of people the wrong way a lot. And it's kind of... And I put myself in this position of having to play... Well, no pun intended, but having to play devil's advocate and trying to stop it. And like trying to like quell that a bit. But it's hard to speak out so much without feeling like I'm incriminating myself, you know? But yeah, MJF is a great talent. I do think that he may have been given a little too much, a little too quick for his lack of maturity, but he's catching up to where he needs to be in that regard. Advocate. What do you think Advi is short for, my friend?
It's a very special day for us because it marks 69 days as AEW.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Hey, Rhea.
Great news. I'm sorry.
Hey, Rhea.
MJF,
Your favorite segment.
he said he's going to be at National 69 Day front row. He's going to 69.
What? This is a catfish. What? It's 200 followers.
I sent him pictures.
Pictures of what?
Me.
Max.
Stop sending pictures. Go.
To the back. Moral of the story, live on Collision. It's 69 days of the Acclaimed, and we're going to celebrate with you in Wichita because everyone loves the Acclaimed.
Okay, you can come out.
I'm going away. Right here's a... Block him, by the way.
No one puts Max in a corner.
Later, should I do now? I'll put my predictions league. No, George. Like I said, go read the instructions. It's not happening today. It's happening tomorrow. You'll see. I'll announce it when it's happening. I missed the boys. I mean the call, not the two lads. Although happy to see. Dalton Castle getting Dara some last minute points. Hey, your twin, right? Wait, what? Okay, this is happening. Great. Why do the boys got to come out here and do this? The boys are eligible as a tag team or singles competitors in the men's and Ring of Honor section to be drafted in tomorrow's Fantasy League draft. Well, Fantasy League draft.
All right, now, which is Brandon, which is Brent? I have intel. They told me, Tony.
All right, I like this.
That is Brent because he has 2 fingers taped on his right hand.
Oh my God, Chris LeCare. If Abadon is the third member of this Julia Hart subfaction within the House of Black, I am here for it. That'd be awesome. All of a sudden, Abadon becoming world champion can make sense because she could be the secret weapon of the House of Black in that regard, you know?
Of course, the Guns want MJF.
They're staying on top of him, though. Boys, getting in some good offense here. I'm going to turn.
As he should, as a champion.
Well, he's defended the ROH titles before by himself. It happened at Grand Slam against the Righteous, if you'll recall.
And very luckily escaped
JY out here, getting you that appearance point on top of that win.
twice, certainly.
The Guns getting Rhea some points.
It appears that this quest for gold for the Guns had really lit a fire under
Holla, we them boys. Speaking of them boys, Mark Risco returned last night. That'd be interesting, especially since Abadon would be champ and non-leader. Solo champ would be interesting. I've always loved dynamics like unconventional dynamics like that. You know, the most powerful isn't the leader, or you know, the tag team runs the show. And there it is, them boy. Thank you for coming, boys. He looks great. No, the blue and green gear actually is really good. Yes, I do believe.
Switchblade Jay White wants to be the legal owner of the AEW World Heavyweight Championship.
So you're so fast. Nah. Hell nah. The guns won. Wait, what? Are they shredding Cardblade now because he's... How fitting, because I put him on the draft list. If he... Okay, no, he's still here. I thought they were going to scrap him. That would have been funny.
You don't become AEW World Champion by accident, and you most certainly don't become the longest reigning AEW World Champion by accident.
I have managed to carve in hell of a run. The greatest dog collar match of all time. The greatest Iron Man match of all time. The greatest four-way match of all time. The biggest main event in front of the biggest crowd of all time. I'm about to wrestle Kenny Omega in one of the biggest matches of all time in the history of our sport, period. If I can beat Kenny Omega, I will go down as the greatest champion this company has ever seen. I'm still the best belt machine. I'm still the cleaner. Do you want to prove to be like
That...
this company? You gotta take out Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega, the measuring
Just
stick.
cage bait.
World champion, MJF. I just wanted to come here and let you know, and I've always been a massive fan. Appreciate it. 13 days, bitch.
To be honest, why not? Right? Confidence in yourself like that. And not for nothing, which one of them's the world champion?
MJF will go down in history as one of the greatest champions in AEW history. I would have laughed in your face and would have said no. But that speaks to just how special is my responsibility.
I'll answer in full after this promo. 365.
Pride as the best. They're looking at two guys who are at the top of this sport. I want that belt, Max, and I reserve the right to defend my streak.
The Cleaner versus the Devil for the AEW World.
Don't pick my boys. Are you gonna draft the boys as your tag team, Rhea?
I am fully aware of how big this match is.
Thank you, 365. I really appreciate that. Seem new, but I'm really happy. Rhea, this made... Oh, savage. Nobody should pick the guns. All right, so 365, your larger message. Let me address that, Phil, especially because I think we're going to a splash screen. Let's scroll for this. I do believe MJF is going to beat Jay White, but there's a small part of me that thinks Jay White might take it off of him, and it'll be MJF's chase back to winning the title at World's End, something like that. One way or the other. As for who he fights next, I think Keith Lee would be fun, but I think they're trying to get Keith Lee into a program with Shane Taylor Promotions right now. I'm not sure how long that'll hold him up, especially seeing as not much in that program has really even happened yet, despite the fact that it started like a month ago, maybe even a little longer. Johnny Gargano had the chance to come to AEW last year, but signed back with WB, so it'll have to be a couple of years unless he gets released for some reason, which mad they'd have to be to do. So, I do think he would show up in AEW at some point, if that was the case, though. Ben, yeah, you should not. I live in the suburbs. Wait, actually, I don't remember. Never mind. Rhea, are you also from Chicago? Is that what you are implying there? Or am I just jumping to conclusions? I think Darby Allin or Sammy Guevara would be... No. Okay. Inferior subterranean activity. Okay. My dumbass. But yes, Darby Allin winning the title. Or Sammy Guevara. Not yet. I can't see it happening. For the time being, at least. Then I wouldn't cut it. I wouldn't cut it. Nobody should pick the guns. I agree with you, Zoe. I almost want to like leave them in red, despite the fact that no one will have picked them. My god, he's scary. But fans in my room save the day. They drown out the noise. Who's MJF's partner, Chris? Samoa Joe keeps screaming to me after that segment last Wednesday. But I also feel like it's going to end up being Roderick Strong after what Roderick said in that last segment with Adam Cole. So I see it coming down to him having no choice but having to rely on Roderick Strong. Your gunnism is shying. I know that. They're usually deer looking into my windows. Deer? I'm just imagining the face just the deer. A very different part of the country, the world, than a very different part of the country that I do. A country of the world, as opposed to a country of space. I don't know. Shout out Super Channel. Oh, that was a difference reference. I was just like, oh, Danhausen program. I thought it was running the exact same thing. I didn't bother to listen for differences. I feel dumb. I should pay more attention.
Here with the Hollywood hunk Ryan Nemeth, and I've been told you have a big surprise.
Lexi.
Ryan's country of the world.
Going great for me in Hollywood. Movie came out last week. Big movie coming out next month, as you probably know. A couple commercials. Hey, I might be the voice of a new grocery store chain. Imagine that, going to buy your green beans and it's me. Thank you.
I do, Rhett.
Comedy tour. Grab
They're
tickets,
neat.
WatchaMania. But I want to make the success I'm having in Hollywood translate to big things here in AEW. In order to do that, I need to secure the upper echelon of management, which is why I brought you here.
Good luck.
Okay, never mind. Here I was about to be like, Ryan Nemeth's you're getting some TV time. I wonder where that's leading. First off, also, Ryan Nemeth on Collision. Second, but now he's going to CJ Perry's thing. Oh, no. Did Nick...
Hey, is CJ here?
Oh, no. Please, come in. And then just... Please, come in. For death. Just... Absolute assault. Oh, here it is. Fright Night Fight. They literally overgrown lizards with teeth. I know, and the lizards are cute. Leave them alone. Oh, with a Count Dracula looking ass cape. I like it. Oh, wow. Her face paint's awesome tonight.
So many fans have been asking, where is Abadon? Well, they are here, and they mean business.
My bearded dragon would disagree. Not icons. Bearded dragons are pretty rad. So his name is Moxley. Yeah, that's rad. That's awesome, actually.
A frightening, ghoulish, creepy, and unsettling superstar
I think you told me that's still awesome.
for the living dead girl to get a title.
No, bias earns you nothing. Disregard Abadon. Did you hear that? Did you hear that, Evan? What did I hear? It's a siren for the transition. You do you. And wait, what's the dress? Where is that from?
Hikaru Shida is the record
Is she...
time champion, but has had history night
Are y'all recognizing Hikaru Shida's costume? Because the dress is definitely a costume. Some I'm a boycott headquarters if Abadon loses. Girl, you already got a boycott headquarters. At this point, you're just writing down more reasons onto the list once you show up. I wish I got the reference. What do you think are the Detroit Lions? What? I wish I got the reference too, Zoe. I'm gonna go with no.
I think it was interesting to say when you said, Nigel, that if Abadon can scare Shida into a win. I don't think I've ever heard
Going for a test of strength. Okay. Thing is literally biting off kneecaps. She's really wrestling in a dress. Wow. I mean, I get it's got the split on the side, but credit to her. It's a football thing. She straight up tried to bite her wrist there. Oh. Yeah, American football at that.
So the question is, I mean, of course, you do.
Oh, Abadon's got a skeleton bone and
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I should have noticed by the weapons that this was going to... It's literally styrofoam. Bone beats foam. Thank you for at least acknowledging. Nice. The rated R superstar. He was very Yakuza villain. Honestly, I'm here for it. It's awesome.
the fans really respond to Shida.
They really do. She's just got something about her that really connects with the audience.
Shibuya Square filled with fans of
Should really sleep. You know, Zoe, I can't argue with that. As much as I want you to stay here, I do think that you should get some sleep, especially because you didn't get the most last night.
Where to be found here.
where is Abadon? Where did they go?
Probably go to sleep. I think Zoe should do what she wants. Oh, there.
Cemetery all over again.
Shida did not want to go into that ring with Abadon, and I don't blame her. Who knows what would have happened under there? As a matter of fact,
Respectfully disagree. If I know is I'm not going.
Abadon from the other side.
I don't like that she looked around the crowd when she knows she was under the ring.
Earned this title opportunity last night on Rampage. Pinning Anna Jay. Oh no!
I hear you, Zachary. I think a lot of people would like Abadon to win, but I think the general consensus is she's absolutely not going to just come out of nowhere and win a title within 2 nights of returning. I hear you, 365. I've seen that theory, but I know it's just not happening. Oh, yeah, no, the promo that he said back in Ring of Honor has been referenced by... In fact, that's where the devil nickname for MJF comes from.
AEW Women's Champion, an avid cosplayer. I could be wrong, but I think she's cosplaying as
Oh my gosh, Abadon to abandon.
Evil here tonight.
Mr. 305.
If I pronounced that wrong.
Who's Mr. 305? Mr. Worldwide? What?
Is that a femur?
All the tricks and treats are legal. Either that or referee Mike Posey's just an innocent bystander.
No, he just liked
Abadon is a great wrestler, but crazy. You don't know Pitbull? Oh, yeah, no, I know Pitbull, but I just didn't think... I don't, like, follow him or anything, so I didn't know if those were his nicknames or something. Wait, did abandon?
Wait a minute now, both of them
with skeleton bones.
Shit, you know, I didn't catch that if she was talking. They are beating the crap out of each other with these bones. Oh, that sucked! The way she just shot it off her.
Well, that's true.
But not with a femur now.
Hang on a
Abadon.
second.
Oh, good snap suplex by Abadon. And now Abadon goes over to cover. 1, 2.
Oh, champion's still alive.
Boy, Abadon just shrieks and screams. That's all part of of what Abadon does.
The intimidation of the challenger, certainly the Banshee shriek of the American shoulder.
Oh, right over the shoulder. That sucked.
Broken collarbone back in November of last year. Took some time off to come back, looking better than ever.
Just crumpled.
For the challenger here tonight as they face Shida for the AEW Women's Championship.
Abadon continues just wail away at Shida. Shida stunned as she tries to get to her feet, but Abadon hanging on here. Now Abadon goes down with some pretty good blows by Shida and a double axe handle to put her down on the mat.
Sometimes it's a
Go off and just go at it and apologize later. Yeah,
just hang on and try to
I'm with you there.
champion Nigel. Not every match is going to be
Okay, Zoe, you take care. You get some rest. And if you don't, I'll see you in a moment. Well, not in a moment, but soon.
Give a drink absinthe, Tony. That belongs to your type of drink.
I've had a drink of that before, yes.
Did you see the fairies? What's in this bottle?
It was back in the 80s. Abadon holding on here.
I can't tell what they're chanting. They're not quite in sync.
TNT from the Mohegan Sun Arena. The AEW Women's World Championship.
Too bad that this is a Halloween thing and I put Abadon in Ohio. I get you. She kind of just came out of nowhere within the week of Halloween. I feel like they could have stood to build her up a little bit more in leading up to this, you know? It would have been awesome if she had a match at least once a week throughout October and it was like the short story of Abadon's run to try and run roughshod over the women's division. And Shida is the prevailing hero kind of thing, you know? Rhea, that's exactly what this is. Like, I've been saying this. I wasn't sure what... How is she supposed to land with that?
Who got the worst of it? I don't know. Awkward landing for both champion and challenger as Abadon might be thinking about her Black Dahlia.
Evan, shush your mouth.
Maneuver, and certainly she can hit Shida with it. But she's outside now. Back underneath the ring, perhaps, from our viewpoint. I can't be sure. Yeah, they found success crawling under the ring.
Let me have my fantasies. Very well. What's...
Was Sting under the ring?
Was Sting in the...
Maybe Sting or Jericho. Abadon. That high in the air. Oh, using the back.
Okay.
Shida.
And for a choke.
Good shot by Shida. Abadon caught.
Boo.
That did not phase Abadon at all. That did, though. No, it did not. The zombie continues to come back to life.
Oh, what is that coming out of their mouth?
Something black pouring out of the mouth of Abadon.
Okay. No question mark kick.
From the Black Hills, and Shida, runs into a lariat. 1, 2, champ. Well, that was close.
You can't be serious. New champ.
Unorthodox pinning attempt there from Abadon. Not enough to secure the victory.
My goodness.
Who is perhaps starting to show a little bit of frustration. Hold on.
Abadon rolls her up right on that. Oh, man. On the broom, and it looks like it actually
Damn.
was.
Flush with that super kick.
Shoves the broom quickly.
That was a loud smack.
Candy for the kids.
Oh my gosh, they even got a couple of sour gummy worms in there.
The fans thought it was thumbtacks.
Sometimes it's a trick, sometimes it's a treat.
Yes, it was a trick that time. And
Blockbuster!
how about that blockbuster maneuver? 1, 2, Candy.
Good. That can't be a spot a world championship changes hands on.
Never thought it'd be that.
Oh, she's going for that finish.
Almost got it.
Rolls her up. Good counter. 1,
Thought she was gonna steal it right there. The kendo stick? Oh! Oh no! Yeah, she's got to hit that katana. Oh wow, the crowd lit up for this spot. Oh, she's got to. Shida.
What a win for Shida.
Links.
34 years ago to the day, the first Halloween Havoc. Tonight, Fright Night Fight. Oh, wait a second.
Timeless Tony Storm. She is stealing the spotlight from the champion.
The kicking off of the shoes and the skipping down. This is Hollywood Hogan, the quest of gold at full gear. The way Tony Schiavone was just like,
Aren't you glad to see her?
Oliver Farrell, see you in a year, babes. Exactly. Thank you for your services, Abadon.
Phenomenal. We're going to have to put things back together, boys.
Hopefully we get more than 2 matches next year.
Coming up, let's learn more about Dax Harwood and Ricky Starks. Tony, what do you say? Oh, please.
I love how Shida, like, bless her heart, but she gets, like, so pressed over getting interrupted. She's like, I was having my moment. Like, I can't get that moment back.
Want to give us another rematch and understand that, and I get that, and I don't blame you. But tonight,
Yeah.
Dax the Axe against Ricky Starks. Ricky, I have a lot of respect for you as a performer, but as a man, I don't know how much respect I have. Tonight, though,
She comes back.
you like you stole something. It took y'all years to be the tag team that you are. It took us one night to become the tag team champions. I'm going to stomp you out as quickly as I did the night that we won the tag team championships, and I'm only going to do it in absolute fashion, and I'm going to do it in the biggest way I know how. Top guys out.
After the biggest year in AEW history, of iconic stages,
History at Wembley Stadium. What a spectacle.
Right, if it's mean. For mean. Unkind. Why are we seeing this?
on Saturday, December 30th,
Oh.
for every massive event, there will come an even greater finality. AEW World's End, a first ever pay-per-view event, live Saturday, December 30th. Tickets on sale this Friday.
No, that's not how that works, Rhett. Don't attack. Do not attack Shida like that. She is precious. Leave her be. It's real. It's still real to me, damn it. Okay, so we got Dax. We've already gotten our one women's match for the evening. Still got to get our Danielson injury update. Oh yeah, House of Black are back. I believe we've gotten all announced matches thus far. Up, except for the main event. Just needed one defense time for Tony to... I hate that you might be right there. So. I've had fun. MJF will definitely be world champion for the pay-per-view. Full Gear or World's End? 'Cause I'm thinking World's End, definitely. Well, we haven't not had Dax Harwood versus. I thought I put that in here. Mr. Max will save us from Cirque. World's End because they're in like, you know what, that's fair. And it's also December 30th, which is supposedly like 2 days before his contract would expire. Yeah, I know what they're going for. This is an angle they've literally been planning years for. They kind of set the stage for it a long time ago, and World's End is exactly what that is going to be for. And it's cool to see, honestly. Yeah, Shida won. I do think the match was a little iffy in spots because it was being a bit too gimmicky for my liking, but ultimately I enjoyed it. I was happy to see both of them out there having like prime television time in the first hour, no less. No, I think it's 3 now. She went against Sky, and who else did she defend against? Who won that previous match to face her? I hate blanking on things like this. I'm writing down so many match cards nowadays, and it just starts to really merge together. This is very fair, Ray. There's no experience like the experience you get in the ring.
Let's talk history. Mr. Taylor, it seems to be what you're hung up on.
Let me make it real clear why I challenged you, Keith. Because I want to be the best. That's exactly what I think you are.
Speaking of Keith Lee with Shade Taylor Promotions.
And ran roughshod over all types of opponents. Had a lot of fun. But you also seem to be upset with me because I took an opportunity.
You are the reason I push myself the way I do. You are limitless. But you are also the one that has been successful not because you are better than me, simply because you are more palatable than me.
This will be a great moment to make an example.
And I said I was going to put you in the ground if I had to. I meant it. You are the
That's right.
man that's going to prove your
I was so hyped about that match too.
To the top big men in the business today, but
Oh, I didn't put this on the match card.
about to make his way here. Always great to hear Ring of Honor. Ring announcer Bobby Cruz bringing the champ to the ring. His opponent and challenger, Rhett Titus.
Rhett Titus, former Ring of Honor
Yeah, Derek. I saw I'm still waiting on the injury update, but I'm thinking Claudio and I did not think of the Claudio and Cassidy. Oh my gosh, Claudio and Cassidy situation being expanded upon tonight. So that would help fill out some TV time because I'm sitting here, I'm like, where is the title? Where's the title? Like, how much time are they going to give the title match? Hello, Zoe. Welcome back. Glad to see you're back, despite the fact that I'm not really glad you're not able to get some rest.
Not so willing to give the Samoans
Oh well,
machine
I'm selfishly happy.
and you can understand why.
Black versus Andrade.
Came as close as
Main event.
to defeating the champion for the AEW title.
I don't think it would have the same effect as NXT trying to do an AEW-esque main event when AEW has to move.
As you mentioned, Tony, Rhett Titus, former Ring of Honor World television champion. Just so folks understand the title
Wax.
lineage, Rhett Titus was champion.
I'll get press.
That title
Fair,
to Minoru
fair.
Suzuki, and then Samoa Joe beat Minoru Suzuki. So Rhett Titus not far
Alrighty, Derek, you enjoy Collision, fam, and hope the rooting for your Raptors pays off for him. Have a wonderful weekend, fam. Thanks for stopping by. Also, y'all, do drop a thumbs up on this video if you haven't done so already. Quick, easy, free way to support us. If you could be so kind. Be much appreciated. Okay, Rhett.
And now Titus to the top. Here we go. Big spot.
I love how this has just become the Samoa Joe Collision invitational at this point. You're not even showing up. These might as well just be proving. These might as well just be proving ground matches, you know. Joe still facing. He's not a jobber, but when he's in there with Joe, he might as well be.
MJF do well though to have Samoa Joe watching his back?
I think absolutely, but if he has to give Joe a title opportunity to get that help, I might not take it.
Yeah, you got to look and figure what's it worth to you, right?
Nice. Just spiked. Immediate tap. He didn't even fully cave into the. Hello. Hey, smacked. Yes. Well, then I'm gonna throw you a third heart, just in case you didn't see the second one. Violence manifest, dominance made flesh. I like that saying. It's just so. It's almost scary in concept.
So we know that this Wednesday on Dynamite, Bullet Club Gold is going to face MJF and partners in an 8-man tag. How does he not go and just beg whatever you got to do? Samoa Joe, we need you.
Maybe he should defend this title on Ring of Honor. Hey! It's actually QT! Also getting Craig some points. One last time.
Our newest theme music and music video, which is called The Best Thing on TV. Okay, you may now proceed. That was good. Great. Strong stuff, guys. QT, it has been a while since we have seen you. What have you been up to?
Well, thank you, Renee. Yeah, when I won this AAA Latin American title down in Mexico City, I told the entire world that I was going to defend it with honor and prestige. And literally that's what I've been doing. I've been traveling the world defending it against everybody and anybody. In fact, I think I've set the record for most title defenses in the history of this championship. And it's only been a couple of months.
What?
Scoop for you. I'm back in AEW, and I plan on defending this title against some of the best luchadors AEW has, because I've been told that this is the place where the best luchadors are. So I'm going to be watching very closely, and I'll be defending this title very, very soon.
Okay, is there anybody that comes to mind when you think of all the great luchadors that we have here?
Renee. One scoop at a time. Thank you.
Don't be greedy.
Yeah.
Come on.
This is your first day. Really great seeing you guys.
Really great seeing you guys. Thank you, Renee. That was great. Yes, Harley is awesome. Also, Devin just got some Harley points when Final Time. It's so wonderful how it's like AEW knew that this was the end of our Predictions League season.
And then the Rainmaker, and there you see that Bryan Danielson was injured. And let's hear this from Claudio.
Broken orbital bone from either an orange punch or a rainmaker. Which one we don't know. And honestly, which one I don't care. Because I'm going to make both of you pay for what you've done to my friend.
Vengeful Claudio, yes.
In the United States or Japan. I am coming for you. I will find you, and I will make you pay. Orange, I don't even have to come looking for you. You and me in Louisville this Wednesday on Dynamite for your international championship. I know what I'm going to do. I know what I'm capable of. And just thinking about that, honestly, it frightens me a little bit. But you hurt one of us. You hurt one of the Blackpool Combat Club. And now, I'm gonna hurt you. See you on Wednesday. Good luck.
So this Wednesday in Louisville.
Intense from Claudia, but I'm here for it. And it really started to make me think, could Claudia win the title off of Orange just because they don't want to do repeat booking with John, and also John might not be fully cleared? Oh, the white interior leather on those belts are so... It's so good. I dig it. I did like the little diamond pattern they had, from the inception of the belts onwards to 2021 or so, but that looked so nice. Oh, yeah.
At least now we know what Bryan Danielson could dress up for. Halloween has. What's that? Mr. Glass from Unbreakable. Brittle Bryan. This has become a joke. And how ironic. The man who said he was going to break my neck if he ever wrestled me again. On the shelf.
Well, I mean, come on. A broken orbital bone, the power of the orange punch, or the Rainmaker.
Right. And listen, he's going to need surgery. He'll be out till later this year. And like you said, best wishes to Bryan Danielson.
That's an interesting take. I wouldn't go that far with Big Bill. It's got to be a long journey before he gets that belt. I won't say it's impossible, but it just doesn't happen like that, you know? Especially in AEW, they really have a hierarchy that they do their damnedest to stick to on most occasions.
The former tag team champions, FTR.
Not that man.
One-on-one here. Dax Harwood against absolute Ricky Starks.
Of course, with Big Bill in the corner of Ricky Starks. Smart move on Dax to have Cash Wheeler with him as well.
Absolutely.
To be fair, he's been here the better part of a year, but yeah, he's got a lot to work through, but I do think that he's got the potential to be a top guy. He doesn't necessarily need to be a world champion for that to be the case either. But it's also hard to say that when he's standing right next to Ricky Starks. Oh, no.
Okay, now obviously
The House of Black are back.
in the Mohegan Sun Arena, you can see the top row here.
Wait a second. Wait.
What is this all about?
Wait. Oh, look. It's the House of Black.
Remember what happened a week ago?
They're off to our right.
They completely disrupted this program a week ago. Many times, and here they are again. Malachi Black.
Yeah, I'm with you there, Ray, for sure.
Matthews.
House of Black, yeah, were wilding last week. Tonight, far more constrained.
Was that Julia Hart that was on the stage?
Julia Hart, I believe, was looking around.
That'd be funny.
If you're Dax Harwood, you've got to have those proverbial eyes in the back of your head. Oh, gave Ricky Starks a clean break there of sorts.
I think Dax Harwood would like to teach Ricky Starks a wrestling lesson. I think he knows the toughness of Starks. He knows he can go.
Yeah, this match has potential to be a real gritty technical...
He just stumbled right out of it.
What would be the term?
It has been known from time to
Masterclass
time.
is too much.
Ricky Starks has a pinfall victory over Dax Harwood in the center of the ring.
You would be correct.
Thank you.
House of Black looking on.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing, Kevin. House of Black looking on, intimidation. That's
I love how the whole crowd just started barking to the rookie, right?
you can't see it.
Brody King is something special, and a lot of people know it.
Disrupted the action so many times.
The bark is fun.
Here they are again. Look,
Psychological disruption this week with Malachi Black. Erudite decision, perhaps. Hold on.
Ooh, the turnbuckles rattled from that rope run.
takedown. Over the top, Ricky drops down. Great leapfrog by Starks.
Brody King, because he's a better human being.
Maneuver. That time counter mover and a arm drag.
Beautiful. Oh, hold on.
Great wrestling match, guys. Side headlock takeover, and Dax very, very happy to keep Ricky on the mat. I think Ricky should be
Ricky, smart to keep that shoulder up. I feel like the referee should be checking that a little bit more, but that's no big deal.
one of the hardest strikers we have here in All Elite Wrestling.
On site.
Certainly Dax Harwood, one of the best.
Ain't about transphobes around here in the slightest. No tolerance.
Of the House of Black.
Closed fists on the break. Ricky Starks trying to open up here on Dax Harwood.
I'm trying to figure out
Won't even say his name out loud on stream.
the House of Black.
Read the chat if you want to know what I mean.
This match. Are they watching the one half of the World Tag Team Champs? What is their motivation for being here?
Right?
Be it not intimidation, but
Oh my gosh, lit up Ricky with that one. Come on, fire back, Ricky. What did I miss? I mean, a lot of wrestling and stuff. Oof. What? I'm. Depends on what was the last thing you were here for. Ayo, Axe, how goes it? At the end of your last break of work, hope we have a great time watching this great rest. Absolutely, Axe. That's exactly what's happening tonight. This first hour has flown right by. Thank you for stopping by and showing the support, fam. Much love. But yes, Flora, I'm not sure what was the last thing you were here for to hear. Could catch up from that point.
Yeah, Dax Harwood had started to go when he saw Ricky Starks move. There was nothing he could do to stop his momentum.
Nyla would fucking ruin his life.
It's beautiful.
Oh, let's go. New school. Hit the strut. Hit the strut. Hit the strut. Yeah. Yeah. Loving it. Much love. Gotta go, though. Hell yeah, fam. Shoutouts to you. Where's Julia Hart? Out on a honeymoon. I'm not sure how long that honeymoon's gonna last, though, but I've never been one to be like, hey, come back from celebrating your matrimony. No, they should take their time in doing that. Although, if I'm not mistaken, her husband is working again, so not quite sure.
Bryan Danielson has been beaten up of late, and certainly Ricky Starks can take some of the credit for that.
Just sat him down with that chop. That was funny.
Fractured orbital bone suffered by Bryan Danielson. This
Wait, did they say Julia's on the stage? Did they? I completely missed that. I spoke over it. I'm so dumb. I'm not dumb, but unattentive.
in that main event.
Neither man could take perfect credit for it, but both were certainly involved.
Ooh, ooh.
now Dax Harwood sending Ricky outside.
Comes out. Right?
Dax Harwood, I thought he was going to take little baseball slide that time.
Oh, no. I'm not sure what happened, but rip Matthew Perry. Rest in peace. A loss is never a good thing. I don't have any way of confirming this, so I'm going to take y'all's word that this is genuine.
Stay with us. In picture. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Is this the new thing in wrestling after Tony Storm did it? Everyone starts being like, be back from these commercial messages. I don't think all the wrestlers should, in kayfabe, know when they're going to commercial. It's one thing when Tony does, because, like, that's her character. That spot definitely feels diminished now that she's not the only one doing it. Oh, oh, ho, ho! Big old backdrop. That sucked.
Well, Cash Wheeler not 100% yet. Rib cage injury suffered during their tag team title reign. Cash, as you mentioned, part of the
Agreed, Devin.
so well, and now Dax Harwood
I'm much more fond of his bearded look.
recently. FTR has given so much to AEW over the last few months.
Right, Rhea? We're just gonna stop wrestling for these 3 minutes. Hey, Daniel. How goes it? Welcome, welcome. Hope you've been enjoying the show thus far. Malachi's beard is starting to grow back, though. I will say that. A little bit of hair, that looks a lot better than just the full clean shave.
I think he's a phenomenal athlete. I really do.
That's true, Devin. TNA is back. That's awesome. That's a lot of people's memories getting revitalized. I'll be back. Got that 7-1 a.m. dehydration. I totally feel you for it. It is a rough one.
From Starks, trying to fight Dax Harwood off, and he goes. Nicely done, Ricky Starks. Middle turnbuckles. Wow, the shotgun drop kick from the
Speaking of dehydration. Not off the drop kick. No way. Oh, we don't stand dehydrated. Not in the slightest. In fact, I think I need another sip. Really hoping after this match we get another splash screen before the main event. Need me a break. Need me to get me some more water and stuff. What if in celebration when it comes back? That would be cool. Devin, nice homage. I hear you, Ray. No, I get it. I totally get it. It's just funny that it happened and then got out. I do too. It's fun just having Zoe pop in. Just her being here in any capacity is great. Barely connected with it. He plopped right though. Pick the pressing matters to comment on. Quality over quantity. We love this.
We are live and we are on TNT with Collision. Tony, Kevin, and Nigel, and here we go.
I also definitely didn't fall asleep a little bit. No, we love for you. Slumber is good. You must have the slumber. Oh ho! Serious to save my life. Ray lives in a perpetual state of facetiousness. Wow, words, they suck. Facetiousness, there we go. State of goofy. Nice, he slowed his step there. It feels like it could have shook him off a little bit. Get that clothesline in. Me. Also me. I'm a clown, you know. What about now? Gosh, yup. Gosh, yup. Oh? Sometimes. The way he just decided, here's some cheek. They're ramping it up, not Devin becoming a goofy on us. Guilty. Oh, that was a stiff elbow. Appreciate that off the middle of the ring rather than the corner. Not the middle, the center of the ropes. There we go. This is these shows in Michigan. In Mohegan Sun, right? Yeah, I can kind of agree with that. I mean, the latter part specifically was a shame and a loss for the fans. I do think that with some cooler heads, definitely some cooler heads, it would have been better off for him. And it would have been better off for, like, the product and the fan base. But with that level of conflicts, something needed to give. Oh, my gosh. He was low on that pile driver. He tucked his neck, but oh, my gosh. The way Cash is looking up and is like, you big motherfucker. But Punk, yeah. To be blunt, Punk needed to go, given everything that had gone down. Oh, one of his own. I dig that, because what that does is tell it the pile driver was the finish. If it wasn't for Big Bill saving it right there, then Dax had the match. And I'm happy that Starks went over as well, despite the fact that those aren't my points. Could say a thing, but I won't. No, I totally get it, cause yeah, I was trying to dance around it myself. Julia! Return hydrated. Love this.
I have no idea. Oh, boy. There they are, making their way.
They've surrounded the champions. Starks and Big Bill are surrounded by the House of Black.
Oh, they turn. Look at this.
Oh! What are they doing here? Huh. He was at that TNA show, but I don't think that they're gonna... I don't think he wants to go for that low of a price. He was making roughly 20 times the amount of the most expensive TNA contractor. Oh, and everyone's scrapping against everyone. LFI is looking like they're the neutral party here. I haven't been there, actually, Disciple. Everyone's beefing, right? Everyone's scrapping. Unless they're taking the babyface stance. Huh, I thought they were a neutral party, but it looks like they are fighting alongside FTR.
And now face to face with FTR. FTR doesn't know what to make of this. Look at the face of Dax.
The seats are kind of steep. Huh. Oh, like really low to the ground? That's rough to stand up and go down. Get low seats. Oh, you're saying. Get low seats if you ever decide to go. Okay. Personally, I do not live in this area, but still.
Last week we saw the hot and flexible CJ Perry offer you a business proposition, and just now we saw the return of LFI, who you have a deep-rooted connection with. So with all that being said, how is this all affecting you?
I am a businessman. This is my business. Nobody else.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure what that means.
Also, shout out Lexi. But I think that means that he stands alone. No CJ Perry, no LFI. Andrade El Idolo. On his own. But yes, y'all. Be right back. Go disperse, get yourself some water and whatever else you may need while gone. Shall return in but mere minutes. Ready, y'all. I have returned. Let me pause that up. Caffeine to sleep sounds like me. Oh my gosh, that's interesting to me. Caffeine to sleep, it does seem to have that effect on some people, and I wonder what it is that makes that be the case, you know? There's a reason for everything like that. ADD, just say. Because like the locker room stigma he has now. Yeah, that's pretty much it. 860. ADD, I'm not sure if you're calling out mine or calling out your own or whatever. But yes. ADHD Central over here, this guy. If I'm ever like talking and then just like in the middle of a sentence just peter out, that's why. 100% that's why. It's because there's too many thoughts going on out there at once, and one dominated what I was saying. I learned today that fizzy drinks are dopamine hits. Oh my god, Zoe, what? World-changing news. This again?
I wanted to talk about what happened in that four-way match last night on Rampage, because you both had a great shot at the title match that happened tonight, and yet neither one of you were in it. So whatever's going on between you two, we need to settle it now.
Yeah, I mean, I would have really loved to have been the one to wrestle Shida tonight, and I think we both, Sky, stood a chance at winning, but more than anything, I felt this like tension between us, and it just keeps growing stronger. And ever since we both got misted with Julia and her spooky dust, something's been getting even worse with you. And she's back tonight, so maybe we should address this.
Anything that I have to say to Julia is between her and I.
Random info, Zoe, at your service.
Oh, no, she didn't. Oh, yes, she did.
The following contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, from Lucerne, Switzerland, weighing in at 232 pounds.
Wait, Claudio's got a match tonight? I'll take it. More points, I guess, on the way out. Oh, so that's having the...
Steam in his step as he walks to the ring. He usually stands at the top of the ramp, but he didn't this time.
And his opponents are in the ring. Hot Sauce.
VRB. Okay. Oh, Hot Sauce Tracy Williams. Shout out to Rhett Titus's partner. Oh. In the process of dying a death. Oh my goodness. And his opponent, dead meat. Hot sauce. Oh my gosh. He's seeing Okada. Give the Quill head pats for me, please. Love this. Shout out to Tracy Williams. He looked great. He did so well in just getting murdered. No, Claudio. It's okay, buddy. Claudio locking in the lapel lock. He was dead meat, yeah. Oh, he even had the other arm trapped. Honestly, him doing that is in a way more deadly because he's got a much larger frame to utilize in executing the move. At the very least, it should be easier for him to do. He was going to the House Black. It's soon going to happen. Oh, I'm 100% with you, Chris. I think it should happen more, like, closer than Full Gear. I really do. But Full Gear is only, like, 3 weeks out now? So next week we'll have the November 4th edition, November 11th edition, and then November 18th is when Full Gear's happening. I don't know what Collision's going to do that night. I'm wondering if it's going to go on at, like, 6 p.m.
I'll tell you what, if you find yourself in a bad way tonight, you just gotta scream my name, and I'll be your friend.
Good luck. Dangerous opponents. Keep my ears perked up.
Oh, I hate that. That's why is that interesting? I feel like he. Oh. He's like, Joe just walked in and just set a big red button in MJF's lap with the word Joe on it. He's like, press that button. It calls my beacon. I don't know. I was trying to think of like how to phrase it. Regardless. That you see, there's an example of the ADHD. Just like 4 words at once popped into my head. And it was like, I try to say them all at once. That'll work. Verbal alphabet soup, as I put it earlier. Not on stream. Anyways, don't mind my attempts to recover from looking like a doofus. Welcome back, Laura. But yeah, Sky Blue joining Julia Hart, that's good. That would be great. Abadon joining them, awesome. Because, like, I was just thinking earlier, I'm like, what does Abadon do if she sticks around? Specifically, if she would have won the title. And that's how I came to that conclusion with the House of Black earlier. I think that works. B-car. Gee, the weird combination of words. Okay, somebody else experiences that, so it doesn't sound like I'm just making an excuse for sounding dumb. So you think they will actually... Yeah, right. Although, like I said, I just put it in perspective. That's exactly 3 weeks away. So they could stall it out until then. And maybe still be good. But I think the sooner that pays off, the better. And then you can have a match at Full Gear as a result of that. And look at that. Lo and behold, more than one women's match. Specifically a non-title women's match. That's what I'm looking for. There's probably when I'm working, I combine phrases and make it even worse. Oh yeah, when you combine phrases, it's like, how do I explain that I didn't put effort into that? Sometimes you say things that just sound so wild or out of pocket, and it's like, no, it was just the words fell out the wrong way. I can't string a sentence, to be honest. Sometimes I have to sit there and I have to measure the sentence. But then once I get going, I just keep going and going. And then I take a sip of caffeine, and I go even faster. I never did grab any water, so I'm going to do that really quick. Stay at the same word for 2 minutes before typing the whole sentence. I've done that. The worst part is when I'm sitting there thinking about like what I'm going to type, and then it's like, that makes me think of another thing. And then that thought trails to another thought and trails to another thought. And then all of a sudden I'm thinking about something that has nothing to do with the message. I'm just standing there right in front of, like, paralyzed at my keyboard. Oh, right into it. Here we go. Me today. Yeah, also me today. I was just sitting there, and then I found myself literally just like this for like, I'm like, oh my god, I've been sitting here for 4 minutes. I was typing a message. Yo, the get up is fresh. Yo. The Bret Hart get up. Under the level sky. Love me a good chair stream. I wasn't gonna throw up the splash screen for like 10 seconds. Also, not all streamers have legs. They have no lower bodies. We are just like a floating upper half until proven otherwise. So I wanted to prove otherwise. We are just a bust until proven. Until proven wrong. Look at that NXT title.
The one-winged angel to stake his claim as the greatest AEW champion of all time.
That is cruel irony.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Won the AEW World Title at Full Gear just about a year ago. And if he wins tonight, he will stake his claim as the longest reigning AEW World Champion. I say that because right now, MJF has been the champion 343 days. Kenny Omega's record as world champion, 346 days. Wow. It's a horse race. Yes, it is. So what
You see, my thing with this
would give him 344
is why would the company not just go up to JY? It's like, all right, give us the belt to give to him or you're suspended. I understand the answer is because that would ruin the story they're trying to tell, but that's what it does. That not feel like a more reasonable thing to do, even from a narrative standpoint? I say that because we're literally about to have a world championship match and the belt is not present for it. And it's not even because something like happened to the belt for reals. Just ice on my shoulder training kicked my ass today. Oh, that's... I mean, no pain, no gain is the literal thing. Longest running AEW World Champion. 6 days. AJ Styles like kick bads, you know what? True. But no, I say that because that means that you're getting something out of these out of this training that's just conditioning you to it more. I don't want to say you'll ever hit a point where you're not sore, because realistically, I don't think that can happen if the training is consistently challenging. But yes, I look purple by the end of training. That's true, Rhett. That is very true. Because then that means like, okay, what I tear, you know?
everybody's gunning for him, and that's the way it is, JR. When you're the world champion, you got to realize that all eyes are on the champion, and he loves it.
Well, we launched Collision back in June. This undoubtedly the biggest match in the history of this show.
Truth, it's also the 20th episode of Collision.
How this one unfolds to the very best, if not the very best, in the entire world.
Let's look at the statistics. Omega.
Ooh, your skin is... you have fair skin as well, Rhea. I mean, my skin is not that fair, but...
5'11", 226, only 8 years
Yeah,
in the
I do get injured.
Omega a lot more experience.
Just wrestling pressure, yeah.
The champion has youth on his side.
The experience advantage is going to equate to a quick victory or a fluke victory, in my estimation. Kenny Omega became the AEW World Champion.
By walking into door frames. No, Zoe. But also same. Walked by a dead bush yesterday. Didn't even notice it. Now I got this cut on my arm. Like, I should have seen it. Like, it was very obviously in the way, and I just, like, walked through it.
Hour-long Iron Man match with Clan Digger Bryan Danielson, where he schooled the man.
Both men back, a little stalemate there. Paul Turner, the referee for this matchup.
Nice with the break.
Fans are on the
I'm a
edge of their seat for this
klutz.
matchup. And like I said earlier, with
Big same.
first interruption, our breaks. First break coming up here. Next break will be only 90 seconds.
Getting cut to a different level. Yo, Cam, welcome. Glad you could make it home for the main event. We just had ourselves a little opening standoff, but the world title match is a go.
Styles, if you will. Omega, of course, known for a fast-paced, high-impact evolution of New Japan's junior heavyweight style, where MJF, well known for the big match American style, likes to slow
I'm currently on my... Hey, I appreciate you swinging by, Cam. Hope the celebration was a good one. Shoulder piece fell off, but it was one winging angel. You know what? That's fair. MJ Flair. Maxwell Jacob Flair. Oh no. Max is like, what happened, homie? That was rough. MJ. That had. I hope so. I hope so. Knowing Kenny Omega's worked so many flubs into his matches throughout the years, just throughout his tenure in AEW, that I'm inclined to believe it's the case. But that looked like a genuine fumble. Nigel with the save. Fair. You like her no matter what, even if you go this one. Before we really get deep into this match, y'all, if you could leave a thumbs up on this video, it'd be so very kind. The pluck to the eye. Yeah. Quick, easy, free way to support us. There we go. Got that out the way. I'm trying to hear what they're saying. You heard him with the, oh, shit! Before he just whapped off the apron. MJF screaming in his matches are some of my favorite things. Got it. Oh my god! JF just took the dive spot to the next level. What the fuck? I hope Kenny's okay. He's like holding out his arms, something fierce. What? Raspberry flop. Being in the ring, you get a boost of adrenaline that will up your ability to ignore it. Fair. But you even see some wrestlers getting those lines on their back from running the ropes. That was awesome. Yo, shout out, Devin. Appreciate you on sub watch. We're only 20 subs out for 300. That is so dope. Thank y'all so much. Shout outs to the new folk. I thought he was going to get a little closer off of that. Still, the powerbomb on the knee has got to suck to take. Like, there's no... How do you work that in a way that makes it less painful? I mean, obviously, like, he gave out his leg right as he was landing. There's still got to be some impact, and there's such a small margin of margin for error. Because fuck the welts. Yeah, I don't blame you. You see, I had the chance and I passed. Maybe that nothing says it's too late or whatever, but yeah. I'm not training, but if I thought to get into it, I feel like I'd want to wrestle with a shirt. But I also don't want it to become a point of mockery, you know what I mean? Uh-oh. I think it's fight being fight. Should be. Okay. Yeah. All right. He was wrestling out of the headlock. We got a mercy grip. Okay, we're good. We're back. Imagine taking... Ooh, that would be horrible, especially because that would be a crack in the lumbar, and you do not want the pop to happen there. Dude, what? The hammer lock nightcap? MJF's out here really trying to out-wrestle Kenny Omega. I'm pretty deadly. Oh, it's not a matter of I don't want to cover my arms. I want to cover my back. My back and my torso. Just my torso. What am I saying? Oh, he was gonna go for the V trigger. Oh, 2-frame. Oh, the color? Yeah, I get you, Ben. It took me a second to piece that together. Interesting, because
Very awkward landing for the champion. And this, as it continues,
Three frame.
to become a war of attrition as now Omega.
Big Polish hammers by Omega. Kenny, almost like a rolling elbow shot that was blocked. Kenny scooted from behind.
Smooth. Let's go. Got the hops. You could also. Oh, I don't want to do that, right? I want to be a technical. I'd want to be a technical wrestler. I could take less bumps that way. And doing my own moves. Taking bumps for people regardless. It's so funny because I've come full on around on my preferred in-ring style I'd want to wrestle. When I was younger, I dreamed of being one of the best high flyers, and as I've gotten older, I've just leaned more and more into the technical and less is more mentality to the point where I'm like, yeah, no, I definitely would want to just, like, be the graps guy. I'm not great to work through, but look at KO. No one... You know what? Fair, Rhea. That's a great point. I'm going to make an advocate and make him take more bump, do more bumps. It's like, all right, so tonight you get your ass beat by these people. Yeah, you see Kenny's hitting the rest of his spots okay. I'm not sure if that was a work earlier, but I'm just gonna tell myself that's what that was. Give me a legend, I shall jump. We love the diversity here at WatchaMania. That's a horrible idea. Yeah, it very much is, but some wrestlers have to learn these things the hard way.
Well, either way, whether it's Jay White, whether it's Samoa Joe, whether it's Wardlow for that matter. Oh, good God, a champion on his back. The accuracy was there. It's there. Shoulders are down for a long 2 count. How about that?
Not me just casually dismissing the absolute danger within a spot like that. Can't escape. I mean, if you enjoy brain damage, then that's a 5-course meal.
Tried a shooting star press, and
It was almost predictable offense, fellas. We've seen that same sequence on several occasions in these Omega matches.
Yeah, to your point, Mo, the textbook off the top with the drop kick was almost enough to pick up the victory.
And the brain damage. And the brain damage. And the brain damage. I love the damage.
now taking command here in the ring as
Building momentum, Tony.
yeah, he is.
He's feeling it. He's feeling good about himself.
He's got Omega reeling here.
You've got to remember, if MJF beats Omega, he can say without doubt that he is the greatest AEW champion of all time.
Can argue that point.
Just needs to get the actual physical title back.
And still a very, very young man to boot.
It was such an awkward sequence, pointing in his mouth like that.
Gnawing away at that noggin.
Oh, wow. Arm whipped him into the ropes, or into the turnbuckle, actually.
This may be MJF's downfall. Moments like this.
Oh, he's going to go for the kangaroo kick. And the fans respond.
You don't like this, JR.
Oh, look at them
It's been effective for him.
getting a spotlight at a sports game. Oh, there it is.
That was a break for Omega. MJF has already hit the ropes. Going to try to do it again. Oh, Kenny got it.
Fair. I see what you're saying now.
Yeah, that's a veteran maneuver.
Devin, I think that's a fun spot.
And now, picks him up.
I don't even know what that's called, but this brainbuster source, this
Creative offense.
Sure was.
it's an Ushigoroshi variant.
Has some of the same effects as an atomic drop. Because he got a lot of that pressure on his tailbone.
Sure.
Omega could be looking for it.
Let's see.
Wait, yeah, no, now that you put that in perspective, Ray, I think I was thinking of a different move. I was thinking like a standing powerbomb. Baseball slide.
Well, we got stuff everywhere. I don't know if we're on the air or not. Yeah, we are on the air, JR, but I tell you, I'm not so sure if MJF's on the air or not, because he hit this table very hard. He did.
You guys okay? We're still here.
Yeah, we're still here, I do believe. Kenny pulls a table out, as you can see.
What?
Getting out of control. We got a broken table over here. Monitors are scattered.
Take care, Darish. You have a good one, fam. I think you're speaking to me, even though you spelled it Devin's way. But ultimately, appreciate you, dog. Yes. Me, no. Like I've mentioned before, I'm not a sports guy. I was interested in basketball for like 3 months when I was a kid, but it just didn't stick with me. That was before I ever discovered wrestling. Oh no! MJF slipped as well. This mat is a little slippery this evening. Buckle bomb. Rough. Move the table trust. Already no. Cam, if it's MJF to do it, that's... I feel like there should be more build to it, you know? But what if? What if? You do propose something interesting, though. Because, what you just made me realize is we're not seeing a one-wing angel tonight. If we are seeing a new champion. Like, that's how this move has been positioned. Not just in Kenny Omega matches, in the lore of AEW as well. I mean, really in the lore of Kenny Omega, but it's been a storyline element in more than one Kenny Omega program. The only one to kick out of the one-wing angel in AEW is Kenny Omega.
Well, as far as skill is concerned, Nigel, I'd say hell yeah. These two are about as evenly matched as any two athletes on the whole AEW roster.
Oh. Two-frame table spot. No. Oh. Just on the apron.
That's the idea. And the fans responding appropriately. And you could see the eyes of Omega, JR. Boy, he knew exactly what he wanted to do. And look at MJF. He's not even moving here.
Omega, he's not done yet. He set up that table. He's going to want to use it. The champion back to his feet. Oh, no.
Oh, he's like dead weight.
Don't do this. Don't do this.
Grab the rope, Max. Oh! That was such a high angle. Yeah. Why did we get a clock for the break? Okay. Called, Cam. Might be. That might be. Holy shit. Right here, just the boom. Yes, agreed, Rhea. Like a submission or a diving finish. I would say. In my opinion, if you're going to have two finishes that are going to vary between one another, one not being worse than the other, like one not being booked stronger than the other kind of thing, then I feel like they need to be very different, you know? Like Ricochet's a good example. He's got the recoil and he's got the 630. But then again, I say that, but the 630 is the one that never gets kicked out of. The recoil might be. I'm concerned Because that was a very high angle.
Right hip of the challenger.
This is a very sketchy situation because I'm sure the officials don't have a full diagnosis of what the hell's going on.
Oh my god. That was a weird sight. MJF looked like he had a... Like maybe it was just the angle with his muscles, but he looked like his head was their side. Like his head looked almost out of place, you know? Kenny's trying to walk in. Oh, this isn't good. I'm concerned. My submission move would be a guillotine with a butterfly.
That's right. You see the reason why they're both hurting. Take a look at this. And JR and Nigel, you're not going to... Wow. You're going to hurt yourself.
Yeah. You look at Kenny's leg this time around. His right leg, the one on the left side of the screen.
Lands on the floor. Damage to him as well. This is certainly the war of attrition I promised.
Kenny Omega's face tell the whole story.
Right.
Every word of that story is told on the face of Kenny Omega.
Kenny pushing to the...
Let me say, look at Mercedes. She has many different things.
And MJF just kind of...
Right, Rhea. That's a fantastic example.
It's a wide vertical base. Gets it again. Oh, MJF goes to the head.
Flash on flash makes
Wow.
a noise for a lot of people, especially if you're getting hammered.
Yes, big agree. I'm so concerned that MJF has legitimate neck issues, but he's bobbing, he's selling it. Okay. We're back to enjoying the show. Pluck of the eyes.
To the thumb of the eye. The thumb to the eye from the champion.
I agree. Oh, dear goodness. And discus forearm off the ropes again. Off the ropes again. What are we doing here? Oh, no, MJF. He's trying to stay on his feet. Oh, dear me. Poison Rana. Ducked again. Poison Rana. Yo, they turned it up. They're okay, right, Cam? Yep, they're okay. They're fine. We can't, Devin. The thing is, like, that's just not. Part of what makes him special is that we don't. But man, in a perfect world, right? Oh man. Wow. Where did he get this from? Personally, with me at least, since I've Butterfly Buster. Oh, okay. Nice. Yes. Oh. Butterfly Buster, double underhook up like this, and then you just plant them flat, like neutralizer style. Oh, that was he just flopped. Just want to make sure that's the Butterfly Buster. I might be getting my butterfly moves mixed up. This is the lift and 180 rotate land on the back. Oh! Pump handled JML? The hell looked like a JML driver. Yeah. We are going Broadway. We are going so broad. Made in Japan. That was made in Japan. Oh, that's what I'm getting. JML driver is the half and half variant. That was made in Japan. He's done it before, but man. No, Penta driver, I believe, is a different thing. The made in Japan is something that Penta does, though. That would be the Wings of Love. The Butterfly Buster is more so how Madison Rain hits her range check. And Garce. Okay, got you. Nice with the braid buster. Ooh, hoo, hoo. I know it. Okay, I see what you're saying. Butterfly hook and legs around. Nice rope break spot. I didn't see it coming. He was just far enough from the ropes for me to not like automatically go rope break. Oh my gosh. Hooked my hair. Oh, this is tense. Love this. I thought MJ was going to do a pedigree. No, you say the wing clipper. If it's 1-for-1, the wing. I shouldn't say 1-for-1 because like I don't know what kind of flair you put on your own move. That's not. I don't want to detract from it. But yeah, is it the wing clipper or is it like a slight variation to it that I'm not picking up on? Kind of a variation. Gotcha.
Earlier today, and he said he had the chance to accomplish something very meaningful tonight. Protect my record and become a two-time AEW champion.
MJF skirting out of dodge here. Yeah, I wonder if this is going to go to TV time limit or if this is going to go overtime for the full 60. Regardless, there's a time limit draw that MJF can stall himself out to. And I didn't consider that until we got this deep into the match. And whenever they manage to do that for me, I'm completely okay with it. Because time limit draws need to happen to justify having time limits within kayfabe. They can also be good storytelling devices. Especially when they're used sparingly. And I think AEW has done just that. I can't think of a single instance where a time limit draw was a bad play on their part. I can think of any single time there is one, there's detractors of it. Oh no, dude. Come on, bro. Oh. And we can run this back, too. Exactly. But MJF's thing will be... MJF's reign will be the longest at that point. Lifts him up like the wings of love, then drop him. Oh, wow. So, like, they fully rotate and then inward? Okay. That's awesome. That sounds like that's awesome to see. All the cheek. My nails are diminishing. Or Samoa Joe helps. A signature would be a suplex into a spinist. Oh, nice. Kind of like the elevator, but... Okay. This match till the end? Well, the match still would be a maximum of 60 minutes. And the match started at like 25 past the hour. So we're right now, I believe, we're just about hitting the 30-minute mark.
I think the challenger there has so many different moves in his moveset that he was sliding between one and the other, and it was that hesitation that gave the champion.
Okay. Fair. Totally uncertain people. 30 minutes now. Good looking out, Cam. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Ate that turnbuckle. Let's... Nice. Oop. Oh, the double foot. Slumped into the knee. Should have kept it going, man. Should have went for that one wing angel. No, yeah, no, it was like 9:25. I remember when Kenny's music was playing for me, like here on the East Coast. Well, absolutely, Ben. Every now and then you got to show the people for free exactly what the peak of this industry looks like. At least the peak of the promotion. Industry is the first word that came to mind. Oh ho! Don Callis.
Callis interrupting the match, interrupting Kenny Omega, trying to heap more misery on Omega.
Two. Oh! Another one, just with a kick out still. Could have been a better cover, Kenny. Just as concerned. He's going for a second one. Oh? Oh, into the victory roll. Can't really hook those legs. Oh. Hooked the legs. Oh, the cross legs and everything. Whoop. Heat Seeker. Heat Seeker. Kenny Omega, y'all. I kind of expected him to kick out. To go down there, nah, it doesn't feel right.
Everybody on their feet. You are right. Everywhere they are standing here at the Mohegan Sun. You hear that chant a lot, but never more apropos than it is right now.
You picked a good night to join us, ladies and gentlemen, here on TNT.
Looking for his version of a Florida Sunrise. Adam Cole's move.
That's it, the Panama Sunrise. Couldn't get it.
Got caught. 1, 2, and 3.
Nice.
What?
Oh, many fans thought it was over. I did too.
I did too, to be honest with you.
Oh! Got him right in the face.
Trying the Panama Sunrise once again. There it is. One. He got him. MJF got him.
Another Heat Seeker. Another one.
Another heat seeker. Boom.
That'll do it. 3 seconds.
2, 3.
What a match. MJF just beat Kenny Omega. I want to say clean. Don Callis definitely played a bit of a role here. But MJF did nothing but his damnedest to win this match. And still. Well, was he going to get hit by that one-wing angel if Don didn't come out? I feel like there's that argument, and I feel like that's what that was meant to imply. But generally speaking, MJF did not cheat to do any. Did not cheat to win. He did not cut any corners. Well, he plucked a few eyes. MJF, yeah. I think it's a little too gray to call it a clean win, but it definitively did beat Kenny Omega. And he would have kicked. Ben's on the hype. I don't blame you, dog. MJF is a commodity.
Against the Bullet Club. But who will MJF's partners be? Oh, there's Callis's main man.
A dangerous human being right
Everybody watching. We saw Joe. We saw Wardlow. We saw Hobbs. Back, sorry, Doug decided. MJF got the win, and look at vibing out.
Waiting for Wednesday, and of course Jay White now knows it'll be MJF at Full Gear at the Kia Forum in Los Angeles on Saturday.
And again, no world championship belt here.
I'm telling you guys, you're not going to find a better world title bout than what we have seen in this. I'll say it again. It's what all elite wrestling is all about.
Hope the dog did not make too much of a mess, Ray. I hope you were able to clean. No Kenny Omega, it's Kenny Beta. Oof.
Now MJF will be the longest reigning
Damn, I know, right? That was ruthless. But that's. So put my hand up. For a second, I thought he was raising Paul Turner's hand. I'm like, yay, Paul Turner. Why are they getting a celebration next week when today was the 69th? I'm so confused. I thought that's what was early. All right. Whatever. I'm fine. It hardly makes any sense. But yeah, I will pay a promoter to book me against Kevin. Oh, yeah, I'm sure many people would, to be honest. Oh, is their 61st? Then that means their 69th day would be a Sunday. Regardless, thank y'all so much for hanging out. I really appreciate it. If you have not done so already, please drop a thumbs up on this video. If you're just swinging around for the main event, please do consider subscribing. We go live about 5 times a week, 3 times a week at least for these AEW watch-alongs, 4 times a week if that includes an AEW pay-per-view or a WWE PLE. So stay tuned, check that stuff out. We also got the MyGM stream on tomorrow evening, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific, and I'm not sure if it's now going to be 10 p.m. or 12 a.m. BST, or if it's now GMT. I'm gonna get that sorted out. But yes, regardless, around that time for y'all over in the West Coast. For me, I'm vibing out tonight. I need to wipe. I did a lot of responsibility. Oh, I still got to do responsibility stuff. Oh, I got to do the points for the Predictions League. Actually, now that I think about it, because this is the last show for it, and we're doing the draft tomorrow. So I got some work to do, actually. And then hopefully maybe I can vibe out around 2 a.m. or something. We'll see. There will be an announcement, George. What time tomorrow do I... Yeah, there will be an announcement, George. I can't provide all the information directly to me. I try to do general announcements because I can't really go to people individually and be like, this is what's happening, this is what's happening. So do try to stay tuned. Make sure your notifications are on and adjusted, whatever the case. But yes, one more time for the thumbs up. Do subscribe. Tell a friend about this if they're looking for people to watch wrestling with. This is a great community for it. Also, over on Tuesdays, one last thing I forgot to plug is the 2WC. It is a tournament representing members of the community within the bracket. First, however many people to heart in within the window, you will be randomly selected a character within the game of choice. The game of choice is chosen by the champion. You then go through a tournament in that game of choice. The winner faces the champion. You beat it. You become the champion. You determine the game of choice. Rinse, repeat. It's a very fun system to get into, and now there's no real limit on how many people can get in. You just got to be there on time. So check it out. It's a lot of fun as well. That happens over at twitch.tv/WrestleWorld. I should actually put the links in the description below because I don't think I did that yet. The boys got a lot of work to do. But y'all enjoy your nights and make sure you get some vibes going. Until next time. Peace.